Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a declutter and organize with me, as you can tell by this title and probably by the thumbnail as well. So I'm just starting with my bras and my sports bras, and then I went on to my fuzzy socks and my extra socks, and I decluttered and organized my drawer as well. I don't know. My bras and my sports bras seem to be the thing that get out of control the fastest in my closet, because I keep my shelf in my closet. If you've seen my closet declutters in my closet organize it with me videos, you'd know that. But I recently got a lot of new bras from Room 21. I had needed them for a while, but I finally decided to go, you know what? I'm actually going to buy some, because the store I usually get them from shut down, so I hadn't bought them in a while, so I ended up having to order them online from Row 21, but they all fit, and it was sports bras, like little comfy little bralettes and stuff like that. And I will there is a haul up. It was part of my Day in the Life video when I saw my cardiologist, so I will link that video somewhere just so you can skip to the haul part if you don't want to watch the whole thing. But when I got them, I realized, okay, I have got to get rid of some of these old ones, so that's what I did. And I know the lighting's not the best on this video, and of course I am always working on decluttering to get rid of more stuff, because I'm trying to be minimalist. But when it comes, that is one thing about being a woman, it seems like bras are the hardest thing to minimalize, because you need a different bra for almost everything. And sports bras are kind of the same thing, because I got one new sports bra for Christmas that matched an outfit that I got, and I don't usually do that, but it was a cute little outfit, and it was actually cheaper to get the whole outfit than it was just the pants or just the bra. And workout clothes is that one thing that I struggle with decluttering the most, so I'm gonna most of this video will probably be a voiceover, and I'm going to play some music, but I just kind of wanted to give a brief introduction and let you know. And I'm really into decluttering lately. I don't know why. And my friend who's pregnant is nesting, and she was talking about getting rid of some of her old stuff, and I said, you know, it's weird because I'm not pregnant, so I'm not nesting, but I've had the urge to get rid of stuff ever since actually the end of December. It wasn't even January yet. So for the last two and a half months, I've been getting rid of stuff simply because I'm just in that mood. So this is just my extra socks, like my cabin socks, my boot socks that just don't fit in my sock drawer. So, and yes, you can see Nugget in the back getting a bath. And I wanted to show you really quickly the new St. Patrick's Day socks I got. Those are from the Dollar Tree. They actually do fit really well, and they are really thick for Dollar Tree socks, so I like them. But when I was going through these bins, I found a whole bunch of extra underwear that I think I'd meant to get rid of a while back, and I just never did. So this time I actually finally got rid of it. And some of the stuff I did donate, and other stuff just got thrown out. Like underwear and socks, those just get thrown out. Let's just be honest. Nobody wants used underwear or used socks. Now, if I have a pair of underwear or a pair of socks that still have tags on them, those will get donated. Other than that, most of that stuff gets thrown out or washed and used as dust rags, because I know I'm not the only person who does that. So let me know if you use your old socks and underwear as dust rags as well, or if you're apparently normal and just actually use microfiber cloths. Okay, so now that I got all the stuff in my one closet done, and this was filmed over a few days. This wasn't done all in one day, trust me. I would have loved to do that, but as I'm filming this, I'm still fighting some kind of cold or allergies or something. This weather changing the way we the way it has been lately. I can't handle it because my immune system's already tanked because of the medicine I'm on. So, yeah. So, I just moved on to my Zumba closet. I think this is probably the next day or a day or two later. But I did have a few things out of here that I did want to get rid of. I think there were 2 tank tops that were like actual t-shirt material, and then there were a few actual workout tank tops that just didn't fit right when I bought them, or I just haven't worn them in a while, so I just kind of got rid of them. And like I mentioned before, workout clothes is the hardest thing for me to get rid of, so me getting rid of anything is really a huge deal. And I did also redo my hangers, because I got a few new things that were in the wash that hadn't been hung up yet. And my brain fog is like really bad because I cannot remember what I was going to say. But for me to get rid of any of this, it is a huge deal. And I just like to keep my stuff color coded. I don't know, I saw a tip in a video a few months ago about it's easier to declutter your stuff if it's color coded. So I color coded everything, and I've actually found that is actually true. And I am going to do a video probably later this month, if it hasn't already been posted, because this is going up in March, about 5 ways to make decluttering easier, and that is one of the tips. But let me know how you want that video structured. Do you want me actually decluttering my stuff as I do it, or do you just want me sitting down and telling you and then showing you clips of it? So let me know how you want that video done, because I think it'll probably go up after this, but I'm going to share that tip and a few others to help you declutter your stuff. But for me, I'm almost always decluttering. Every now and then I'll just get in my closet one day, and if it doesn't fit the way I want it, I am putting it in a bin and it's getting donated. I have a running bin or a basket or a box or a bag at all times, something to where if it doesn't fit, if it doesn't serve me anymore, if I don't feel comfortable in it anymore, it's going. Because that was one of my things this year. I only want to keep clothes that I wear and that I feel good in. So then, after all my clothes were decluttered, I'm moving on to my hobby supplies. It has been a while since I have done a declutter of these baking supplies. And I call them hobby supplies because that's really what it is. That's my hobby. Every now and then I get bored or I get a wild hair and I go bake something. That's why when I do recipe videos and all that, it's usually like a dessert, because that's one of my favorite things to do. So I have, honestly, this is nothing compared to the stuff I have, compared to the stuff that my grandma has at her house. But I love all this stuff, and it's taken me a while to get to where I even want to be on this. But every now and then, because I'm just one of those people, I just throw stuff in a bin once I'm over it. So, since it's been a while since I've actually decluttered and organized this, I did have to go through and actually reorganize it. And it doesn't look a whole lot better because there is so much stuff and it all has to fit in this one tote. But it's better than it was, and it's actually more functional right now. And I'm trying to keep stuff the way I organize it. And of course that doesn't always happen, because for me, I'm one of these people, if I'm just over it, stuff just gets thrown somewhere. But I do try my best to declutter and to kind of keep everything as I want it. Okay, so now I'm moving on to my workout notebook, my workout binder. This was actually, before I was doing Zumba all the time, I used to write down little workouts that I wanted to do, and I would stash them in this binder, and I would organize it, and then when I started doing Zumba, I stopped doing it. So while I kept the binder, I just wasn't doing the workouts. So this time, I decided, you know what? I could use the binder for something else. I could use the extra paper in it to write my Zumba routines on. And the page protectors, I can use for my Zumba binder too. So that's what I did. I took it out, I went through it, and this is sped up 8 times because there was so much crap in this workout binder. But most of it's going to get reused. I am not going to waste a piece of paper when I don't really need a clean piece of paper to write my Zumba routines on. And I just wish we could recycle paper around here because I hate wasting this much paper. And I realized how much paper I've been throwing out and wasting lately with doing all this decluttering. But there's no place to donate or there's no place to recycle paper in this state, unfortunately. Okay, so now we are moving on into the kitchen. This pantry is always a mess, and I'm not going to bother with the top or the bottom. So I just kind of did the shelves and moved everything to where they need to go. Like, we had a lot of stuff that wasn't in the correct bins, and then I have my little snack container that I kind of have to hide. And because when it's got good snacks in it, they'll get eaten, kind of like the pretzels. And I did speed this up quite a bit because I don't want this video to be forever long. This is 4 hours of footage, and currently it's cut down to like 30. So I'd like to cut it down a little bit more. But I'm just redoing the pantry, and I did get most of it moved where it could go. And then I moved my little snack container over. I just kind of hid my pretzels still. Okay, so now I'm moving on to these drawers. If you watch my organizing videos, you've seen these drawers several times. And no matter what we do, and yeah, Rowdy and Nugget were kind of helping. Lately, they used to hate the camera, and lately every time I get the camera out, they are right there. So, yeah. But, I don't know, the lids are just kind of really easy to get out of whack, and I understand that because depending on who puts away the dishes, these don't get put back in the order that they need to be. And everything else is, I kind of don't understand. It's like, okay, if it fits in this spot, put it in this spot, and somehow it gets stacked on top of something, and the drawers don't shut anymore. So that's kind of why I have to redo these drawers so often. And I did take a clip, and this is going to be like actual speed because I wanted to show you how cute they were somewhat being, and of course Rowdy had to smack him, because if Rowdy's not smacking Nugget, then why are they even existing that close? But I just had to show you how cute they are. So back to organizing. This drawer is really hard to organize because it's got so much in it. I would love to go through it and actually figure out what's actually in it, but not this video because yeah, when I was filming this I was just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it now when I'm doing this voiceover. So yeah, but I did organize both of those drawers, and this is what they looked like after. They are not perfect by any means, and they probably never will be, but they are better, and I can actually get the stuff. So the last thing I'm organizing, or actually decluttering and organizing, is I have these zipper bags. I keep all my extra bedding in them, and I had been meaning to go through them for quite a while and actually reorganize everything that's in them, or at least split them into like light categories instead of having Halloween stuff in the middle of my football bedding. And eventually I would love to get rid of these bags completely, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. But I did manage to get rid of 3 things. I got rid of a throw, a pillow, and there was something else I got rid of out of these. I don't remember what it was. But I did get rid of 3 things out of these bags. And I love these bags for this kind of stuff because the way my closets are designed, they are small. And unless I spend a fortune to get them redone, they're not going to ever function the way I want them to. So these bags are a lifesaver. And yes, I know I could put these bags under the bed and probably have more space in my closet, but it just doesn't work with me because the way the seasons are around here, we wear like all 4 seasons of clothing every season. So yeah, so I don't want to have to be struggling to reach my clothes. So that's why I do this. You will see me zip them up, and you'll see me what they look like after the air is sucked out of them again. And that blanket I absolutely love. I have another one in a different color on the bed currently. So there are certain things I'm just not going to get rid of. Like those cowboy blankets right there, I would love to get rid of, but for some reason I can't bring myself to do it. And there was one of these bedding pieces smelled. I washed them before I put them in these bags, but yet they smelled. They didn't stink, but it was a weird smell, so I'm going to have to wash them again. So that's kind of why you'll see me every now and then I'll sniff something to see if it's everything. And then I got that big, like, comforter. Like, when you buy a set of sheets, I have that bag still. And I just kind of got the Christmas stuff out of one of them. And I don't know. I can't bring myself to get rid of this stuff, and I don't know why. But I would love to get rid of that bag, and just put it all in one of those bags. But so far, I can't do that. Like I said, at this point I've found that I'd rather make progress at this every so often than get it perfect the first time. So I'll do this again later, and maybe the next time I'll actually be able to get rid of more stuff. So yes, and after 3 days of organizing, I was kind of over it, even though I am in such a mood to get rid of stuff. Hence, I have more decluttering videos coming, and you'll see right here as I was considering it, and then after a while I was like, no, you know what, just keep it and see if we use it later. I figure those 2 blankets will probably get donated later on, and some of these blankets don't get donated immediately. They get shoved in the linen closet that we have, and if nobody wants them or uses them, then they get donated later on. Am I the only person who does that? Like, they don't declutter immediately, they shove it somewhere else and then they take it to declutter it later? Or is that just me? I'm assuming I'm not the only person who does that, but who knows, I might be. So yes, after I suck the air out of these bags, I put them back in my closet. So that's going to be it for this decluttering and organizing me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't see it already at the beginning, hit the red subscribe button. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.